congratulations to all of you. And I believe it will be helpful when making the decision for your study plan and future career. And for the following session, I will make a brief introduction of higher education in Taiwan, including the top 5 university and QS World University ranking by subjects. And finally, I will also introduce my university and department which I affiliate. And next.
Sorry.
Okay, and this is me. As Shirley mentioned, I got my PhD in National Zhengzhi University and a major in educational psychology and criminal psychology. And I was also the visiting scholar of University of Cambridge in 2013. And I now work as assistant professor in National Chang Hua University of Education. The next. Okay, so the following session, I will show you the current situation of higher education in Taiwan, including the top 5 university and their leading subjects. The data all comes from QS World Ranking, University Ranking 2020. So make a quick overview. Next, okay. So make a quick overview. There are 160 universities and colleges in Taiwan. There are only 50 public universities here. Others are private schools. Unlike the United States, in comparing with private school, higher scores in university entrance examination for public school is necessary in Taiwan. So the competition for taking the tickets to public university is quite tough.
Okay.
And most universities are actually located at the north of Taiwan, including Taipei City, New Taipei City, and Taoyuan City. Next. And here's the QS World University ranking in 2020. Now I would like to show you this ranking. As you can see, the best university in Taiwan is National Taiwan University, the NTU, yeah. The ranking is 69th among the world. It's also ranked 20th in Asia. And the second one is Chang Hua University. The priority goes to 173 and 32 in Asia. The third one is National Cheng University, and then is Jiao Tong University. And the top 5th university in Taiwan is National Taiwan University of Science and Technology. As you can see, those universities give priorities in science and technology for leading development, which can improve the world's university ranking.
Okay.
Okay, next. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, here. And next, I choose 4 major fields to illustrate the ranking of each university in Taiwan. These 4 domains include arts and humanity, such as architecture, art and design, modern language, literature, history and philosophy, linguistics, religious studies. And the second one is life science and medicine, including anatomy and physiology, biological science, medicine, nursing, pharmacology, and psychology. And the third domain is social science and management, such as accounting, finance, business management, politics, and social science. And the final one is engineering and technology, including computer science, information system, and EEE. So I will choose these 4 fields to make deeply illustrates of the ranking. Next. Okay, let's take a look in the field of art design. In this category, National Taiwan University is still the top one, and from QS World University ranking, the priority goes to 81. The second priority is National Taiwan Normal University, but there's still a large gap between these two universities. And the following is National Zhenji University, where we graduated. And the first one is Chang Hua University. And the top fifth one in art and design is National Cheng University. So if you are interested in art and design, you may consider these 5 schools as your first choice. Next. The second field is life science and medicine. The top one in this area is also the NTU. In fact, NTU get the leading position among these 4 domains. And the second one is National Yangming University. It's very special because it's famous for their brain and neuroscience research. Among these 5 universities, Taipei Medical University and China Medical University are both private schools. Next. In social science and management, it's very clear that National Zhenji University and National Shang Yat-sen University both move up in the rankings. It's worth mentioning that National Zhenji University is very famous for business and management in Asia for such a long time. And National Shang Yat-sen University also takes a leading position in policy and administration research. So it's not too hard to understand the improvement of their rankings in social science. Next. And the final field goes to engineering and technology. If you still remember the world ranking I just mentioned, this ranking by subjects completely reflects how the field of engineering and technology affect the ranking of world universities. The 2 ranking results are exactly the same. Okay. And for the next session, I will introduce, several subjects for these top 5 universities in Taiwan. We can find that the modern language gets the top ranking in NTU. And the following is sporty related subjects like anatomy and physiology. And Department of Nursing are performed very well in QS ranking. Next. In Cheng Hua University, the statistics and operational research is the top one. And both engineering, chemical, and material science are 2 leading subjects of Cheng Hua University. Have anyone heard about nano research? Anyone heard about NIME?
Yeah.
Nano research. Yeah, Cheng Hua, they are excellent at that. Okay, next. Chenggong, yeah. Department of Architecture will definitely be mentioned when talking about National Chenggang University. As we know that most universities take 4 years to complete, but to become an architect, students must complete a combination of 5 years studied in the Department of Architecture. So if you are interested in being an architect, Cheng University will be your first choice.
Okay.
Next. In fact, National Jiao Tong University and National Taiwan University of Science and Technology, the next one, yeah, share a lot of similar professional development area, including EEE, computer science, and material science. But there's something very interesting that law and legal study in the second ranking subject in such a technology-based school. Recently, National Jiao Tong University puts so much emphasis on combination of technology and related legal issue. This combination brings about the unique orientation, which is different from the traditional law school in other universities. They established their own law school and Institute of Technology and Law. No doubtly, this actually brings great advantage to Jiao Tong University. The next. Okay, I got mentioned this National Taiwan University of Science and Technology before, so let's get a little bit quickly. Next. Okay. So this is my university, National Chang Hua University of Education. We have a beautiful campus. We have a lake, as you can see from the picture. We have two campuses. And here is Jingde campus and Baoshan campus. Next. And National Chang Hua University of Education was established in 1971 in Changhua County. It was located in central Taiwan. And we provide a full range of university degree program and teacher training, especially for middle school teachers. And the average enrollment is nearly 8,000 students each year. Next. And our impact ranking from Times Higher Education 2020 is 66. And for Asian University ranking, the range is from 301 to 350. Next. About the academic, about the academics, yeah, academics. We have 7 colleges, including education, arts, technology, science, engineering, management, and social science and physical education, which will comprise 21 departments, including 43 master program and 15 doctoral program. Next. And we have 358 faculties, and the student faculty ratio goes to 1878. And about the partner university around the world, for promoting of international exchange, we have partnership with 201 universities in 23 countries.
Okay, including Indonesia, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Next. And we also provide the degree program for our students across several universities in the United States and Australia. So you can have both degrees in America or in Australia and in Taiwan. So we have a lot of time to have an international exchange experience.
Okay.
Okay, next. And I know the tuition fee is an important question that most people concerned. And here is the cost per semester in our school. For instance, that only cost 1,563 to 2,067 US dollars. Which including campus accommodation, student insurance, health insurance, it's national health insurance, and campus internet access fee per semester for bachelor degree. Comparing with United States.
For 1 year or 1 semester?
One semester.
Yeah.
For 1 semester, yeah. And scholarship and financial aids are available for our local students and foreign students. Okay, and this is my department of guidance and counseling. Our department founded in 1971. as the first largest and leading department of the guidance and counseling field in Taiwan. And the department has two divergent school counseling and community counseling, offering professional and complete training from bachelor to doctoral level. And the Institute of Marriage and Family Therapy, which focus on the profession of intimacy and family relationship, was set up in 2007. And this institute was established to promote students into a great number of diverse professional community settings, but we only have master degree for this program. Next. And about our mission and students' career development, our training is for a variety of counseling settings, as I mentioned earlier, such as guidance teacher and middle school, social worker, counseling, psychologists, and community mental health counselors, and academic researchers. According to the Psychologist Act in Taiwan, our students can attend clinical psychologist and counseling psychologist examination after accomplishing master degree. The foreign student as well. So after getting their master degree, they can have for their license of counseling psychologist. And we take great emphasis on the combination of theory and practice. So a complete internship for being a guidance teacher and social worker is provided in our department. Next. Okay, our faculties have various professional background, and we have 21 full-time faculties, including 11 professors and 6 associate professors and 4 assistant professors. And we also have 9 part-time faculties. The professional background, including social counseling, community counseling, cognitive psychology, statistics, marriage and family therapy, social work, multicultural studies, and criminal psychology. Next. And to the facilities, we own the largest counseling teaching center and expressive therapy centers in Taiwan. And especially for the expressive therapy center, which is equipped with play therapy room, and I will show you the picture later, and same play therapy room, art therapy room, and group work room. Next. Yeah. And here's our counseling teaching center. It's our group counseling room. We have 3 group counseling rooms in our center. And next. Here is the individual counseling room. And here is the special one, expressive therapy center. As you can see the picture, we have stem play therapy room and play therapy room and group work room.
This is open for public, yeah?
Sorry?
Is it open for public?
No, it's only for our students and our research.
Okay.
Yeah. And finally, I would like to share some reports which is about our department from global and local media. And this is in 2016. Dr. Jeff Lee, he is a forensic scientist, and I were invited to make several lectures as a workshop in Malaysia, and which is about the crime prevention in campus and community. And later, this workshop was reported by their newspaper. And next, in addition, in 2013, our faculties and students provide volunteer career counseling service in Malaysia. It was also reported by the local newspaper. And there's still several reports which is about our research results, like this internet addiction and our facility and students' career development by Taiwanese newspaper and magazines, as you can see the following slides. And as introduction of our expressive therapy center and course is our student. The next one.
This one?
Yep, here is our student. Okay. And here's our expressive therapy center.
Yeah.
And the magazine introduction of our course and our center. And the next. And the magazine introduction of our teaching and instruction of the master program. And here's this is our vice president of the school, our university, and he's also the director of our department, Dr. Zhang Jingran.
Okay.
And the next. Yeah, and here are some reports of our students' career development of master program. And finally, above all, I believe National Chang Hua University of Education will be a good choice for you to study in Taiwan. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Is there any question that you want to ask? You can just type in the chat room. Or if you want to ask directly, we will keep it at the end of our meeting after our Professor Cheng's finished his lecture. Okay, Professor Cheng.
Okay, so
time is yours.
Let me see how can I switch the. I'm gonna switch. Oh, okay. So this one. Okay, PowerPoint. Then share. Okay.
Yeah.
Is the screen okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So good afternoon. So everybody can hear me, right? So, brief introduction first. I'm not Taiwanese. I'm from the Philippines. So, when I was studying, I had a scholarship. There's a scholarship called the Taiwan Scholarship. They're given for PhD students for 3 years. If for master's students, I think they give for 2 years, but you have to check. So students, if you want to look for scholarship, you go to the, is it the TECO in Indonesia? You have
TECO,
that?
yeah. TETO.
Yeah, the same. So you need to check the website. They would post information there. So, okay. So today's topic would be, I will be more focusing on the general idea of like, if you're going to study abroad, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So first, let's talk about like student mobility, study abroad, and then gonna give you some overview of the global statistics, and then the push and pull concept, and then a little bit about culture shock, and then what's the situation in Taiwan right now, specifically for the Indonesian students.
Yeah.
Okay, and then a little talk about my university. Okay.
Okay.
So little only, because I'm gonna tell you why. So student mobility is a general idea of am I talking too fast or is it okay?
No, it's okay.
It's okay. Okay. So student mobility includes all those things that you mentioned, like go study abroad. You either go abroad to study to take a degree. So those are called degree students, degree programs, and then you can choose to go exchange. So it's not that you go to Taiwan to study just for a degree. Maybe you come here to learn Chinese. To language can do that. You can do a short-term exchange. Maybe you can enroll in an Indonesian university, and then have an exchange like for a semester. Maybe long-term would be 2 semesters. Okay, so the student mobility is a general idea of studying, okay, in another country. So the same for study abroad. But with the COVID-19 situation right now, it's not that good. I mean, imagine like for my university, a lot of universities in Taiwan, not only my university, have students from China. And so, you know, the situation with COVID-19, we lose around 600 students.
Ooh.
Just didn't come in, you know. So those 600 students equal to how much tuition fee, you know? it's billion. It's in billion. I don't know. The management always complain. But anyway, so we hope that, you know, we pray that the COVID-19 situation will be better, you know.
Yeah.
But we can do online, right? So I don't know. Okay, let's continue. So generally, study abroad, you go to pursue a degree in another country. Okay. So the growth. This was pre-COVID-19. So they're saying that it would be like 5 million in 2014, but actually it's around almost 5 in 2016, and then 2025 they're predicting 5 years from now there will be around how many? It's like the number is increasing, and ASEAN region, which is including Indonesia, Vietnam, Malaysia, will be gonna be the major players. Okay. So, and then one more thing. So, besides the major player would be in the ASEAN region, you look at this one, the blue line on the top. This is a report by WES. WES is one of the leading study abroad, statistics. They do a lot of those things. So they're predicting that more and more upper middle class. It means that study abroad is not expensive anymore. My point is like, if you're middle class, you can go. It's not that expensive. Imagine how much is the tuition fee? Xiaoye, how much? Like $1,600, right?
Yeah.
I saw a while ago. Actually, it's basically the same for ours. Like undergrad is like 50,000 NT, the tuition fee. That is also around 1,600, 700 US dollar. So basically almost the same. Okay. So it's not. I think it's not that expensive. Okay. Actually, I'm thinking in some Indonesian top university may be more expensive, right? Yeah, you're laughing. I know a lot of Indonesian students. Later on, I'll tell. Okay, so first, ASEAN is a major player. Number two, it's affordable. It's not that expensive to go study abroad. Okay, so before traditionally the transition from it's like Asian going to the European or going to the US. That's before. So the top countries that this is the statistics that US would be 18% and UK would be 11%. You see China here 2%. Okay. So this is from UNESCO 2015, 5 years ago. Okay. So this mostly who goes there? Chinese students, Indian students, Korean students, Malaysian students are pretty good, but I didn't go way below, so I only did the top 10. Okay. But right now, mostly the mobility is concentrated more on the regional. This is Southeast Asia. Indonesia is here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like there is a mobility like Indonesia and maybe Malaysia, Singapore. There's a lot of people, and then this is like India, and they here there, and then this is like Southeast Asia, the Taiwan, Philippines, Japan, and Korea. So these are mobility, but basically this region, this called regional mobility. Why? Maybe it's mostly because of cultural distinction would be more similar than, it's like we're Asian. You go to the US, it's like East and West. There's bigger difference. I mean, what I think. Like, and then the growth in Asia and region, like by 20, this is how I can see this block my screen. 2025, I'm thinking. Is it 2025, the red one?
Yep.
I can see my video is blocking it. Okay, so by 2020, they're predicting the population in ASEAN region will reach around 600 million. So 600 million, let's say that around 5 to 6% growth in financial capacity like that. Almost by 2020, there are hundreds of million middle class people. It means like the potential for Asian countries to be the next destination for study abroad is very high.
Yeah.
So a lot of students would prefer to, a lot of students will go study abroad by predicting. But 2020, we have the COVID-19, so I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe will be postponed, but definitely this will come. So what are the push and pull that I've been talking about? So push would means like why you go study abroad. This thing you need to check by yourself. Maybe you talk with your parents and say, why do I need to go there? So you need to decide by yourself, why do you want to go? These are the push factors. The pull factors are what attracts me to go to Taiwan. This collection of pull factors, I've been doing a lot of studies with international students. I do a lot of interviews. I've been doing this for 10 years. This is the major attraction for Taiwan. First, scholarship. Xiaoye mentioned free tuition for first year. That's pretty good, okay? During my time, I was given, how much? 1,000 US dollar a month by the Taiwan government. That's 30,000 NT for 3 years. But that's for the PhD program. I don't know about the master's. How much do you know, Shirley? I think 10,000 or something?
10,000, yes.
10,000 NT a month. That's not bad. That's around 300 US a month. So Taiwan gives a lot of scholarship. And number two, word of mouth advertisement. Why word of mouth? It's like a lot of the time, the school that the Indonesian students go would be a school that previously they know somebody that went to that school also. So a lot, it's like somebody tell you, oh, I'm studying in Cheng, like Shirly went to Cheng University. So she will say, oh, come to Cheng University because because you have the first-hand experience, right?
Yeah.
So word of mouth. And most of the time, you need to ask your friends, like, who went to Taiwan? Okay, what school did you went to? You ask for the first-hand experience, and then maybe more closer than than reading the website,
Yeah,
asking somebody that no, ask a friend. There are a lot of people that went to schools study in Taiwan. Okay, ask them. And then of course Taiwan right now we have a lot of programs as Xiaoyan mentioned. Their school they have a lot of programs. Our school we have also a lot of programs which later on I'll tell. So value for money. I mean a while ago we talked about that money, and then the Chinese program. You want to learn Chinese? If you want to learn simplified Chinese, you can go to China. If you want to learn traditional Chinese, I mean the handwriting, you can Taiwan. Taiwan, but the one problem is I interviewed a student who studied in China before, learn Chinese. He said China had big classes. The Mandarin classes are big. In Taiwan, we have small classes, like around in Fujen, our Mandarin language center is pretty well known. We have around, I think they have small class, I think 8 only. 8 students or 4. I think and Cheng University also has small classes. Okay, so different, the I think the fee is different. It's like maybe more expensive for smaller class. I don't know, but definitely it's more the classroom size for the language program are smaller than in compared with China. So that's what I was told. Quite acceptable cost of living. The cost of living is not bad if you don't, if you can. If you go to the traditional market, maybe you can cook. It's cheaper, more cheaper. Okay, so when you study in another country, you can immediately feel culture shock. You say, it's the same thing in Asia, and maybe if you are not you have a Chinese descendant. You can speak a little Chinese. You say it's not in Taiwan they speak also Chinese, but there is still culture shock. I grew up in a Chinese family, but when I came to Taiwan, it's different. It's still different. There's a little bit culture shock. So you need to take note about that. Okay. Oh, okay. So culture shock is not bad. Don't say that, oh, maybe I will suffer. No. Culture shock is everybody have to go through that. Okay. Even Shirley, I think, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a culture shock before?
It's a process of living.
Yeah, it's process of living. Okay. So when you come to study in any country, not only in Taiwan, there are 4 models, okay? You might get assimilated. You forget who you are. You just become I'm a Taiwanese like that. Suddenly you grew up, today I think I'm a Taiwanese right now. So you be assimilated. Integrated is you maintain your own identity and then you live happily with others, okay? You might be marginalized, okay? You have no friends, you just stay by your own, or you can be separated. You just, I don't want to mingle with others, okay? So this is a model. So, I mean, you need to really to experience, okay? And the good thing, you need to have like friends. If you know, so it's better that you go to the school that there are a lot of other Indonesian students, right? So you have like people can, look after you. And then with the cell phone right now, you can easily WeChat, Viber or anything, you can talk to your friends and parents, okay? So this is the same thing, the model. Okay, so statistics right now. So when Shirley told me that I want to talk about like Indonesian students in Taiwan, I was curious and I was thinking, how many students are in which schools? I was shocked. Do you know Cheng University of Science and Technology?
It's a private school, right?
Yeah, it's a private school. Later I'll show you. Okay, so I did a website. It's a school in Taoyuan.
Oh,
it's a science and technology. So I didn't go into their website, but I was thinking, this is the first time I heard this school, honestly, 有这个学校吗？
有啦。
I was like, okay. So the second school is NTUST. It's like Taiketa.
Yeah.
It's Xiaoyan mentioned that. It's one of the top engineering school here.
Yes.
I would recommend that you go to this school if you can. If you can. It's not that, I don't know if it's easy to get into what, but if you can get into that school, it's good. And then the next one is Kaoyan. Have you heard of that? Xiaoyan, 你听过吗？
Kaoyuan.
It's in Kaohsiung. It's
Kaoyuan.
Kaoyuan, yes, this one. It's also a science.
Kaoyuan, yeah. They are famous for their basketball team.
Basketball team. Okay, that's good.
Basketball, not basketball.
Baseball. Okay. This is the first time I heard this school. You know, I'm not looking down it, but they so you need to think, why do students go there? My point is like this, and then you see that there's Xingwu. I heard of this Xingwu. 正修吗? I think National 中央大学、成功大学、中华 University Medical Technology East. And then Donghai. We're here. We're 55. Fujen. We have only 29 Indonesian students. I was thinking we have a lot, you know. So anyway, if you look into the general idea of which country is the most in studying in Taiwan? Vietnam, 9,000 something.
Ooh.
Malaysia. Before it's Malaysia, but right now it's Vietnam. I was surprised. And then Japanese, and then Thailand. Philippines, there are 794. Indonesia have 6,000 something. It's good. There's a lot of Indonesian. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's continue. So this school actually is famous for technology, computer. I've checked. A lot of Indonesian students would enroll there for their engineering courses. 就科技大学嘛. Like it's like technology. Maybe you learn what do you call that? Something that you can apply.
Yeah.
Like in Taiwan, a lot of the IT guys, they earn the best money. And I think Indonesia is like the industry is booming, so it would reflect that people it's like where the employers, they look for what? Engineers. So a lot of people who study engineering, the same thing, right? Supply and demand. Okay. So here is I mentioned this is one of the good school. Okay. National University, that is good. Okay. And then here's Gaoyan. Okay. Baseball, right? So, but it's also engineering. I checked, and mostly I think besides engineering, Indonesian student would study here. First is the engineering, the most male and female. Those around how many is that? This one, 1, 2, almost 2,000, 1,800 like this, engineering. And then next, computer. This is for this school year.
Okay.
So this is the Indonesian students. This one is all the foreign students in Taiwan. So this business administration is pretty good also. So you can see that a lot of Indonesian students, they go into engineering, IT, and business. Social science, not much. Education, I think like only 10. Before one is Shirly, you know. Okay. So, okay, in our university, we have mostly Japanese students. You see here.
Ooh.
And Vietnamese 88, Korean we have 81, Indonesian we have 45. We're the number 4. It's not pretty bad. It's pretty good. And then most of the students are studying in the business program.
Okay.
Okay. So this is our school. We're the Pontifical Catholic University here. So we have if the Taiwan government wants to talk with like what do you call that, Vatican, they would come to our school. There's like a Pontifical University, you know that term. So we're the official like Vatican something school. Okay. So we have around 26,000 students. We have 12 colleges. This is our principal here, the president of the school. Yeah. Okay, so we're here. This is the MRT. We have our own MRT station. Not ours, but it's named Fujen Catholic MRT station. Okay. Because I think they're saying that no school has named the station, no university. Even Taita is Gongguan Station, right?
Yep.
It's not Taita's University, Taiwan University. So ours is Fujen Catholic University MRT station. And then there are 2 stations actually. We have one here. The airport lane is pretty far, but this is better. But you can go like walk or ride a taxi. Okay. So, introducing the program, as I mentioned, like there are 17 Indonesian students in our business program. So if you wanna, why do the Indonesian students in the business program in our school? Because we're AACSB accredited. Familiar with that? It's international accreditation for the master's business program. They've been for how many? I think NCCU also is AACSB also. Cheng University also the same. So okay. So here the business program is this is what do you call that? The employers look for. We're number 10.
Wow.
Not bad. Cheng University number 7. See that? Shirley's school is number 7.
Our school.
Our school. Cheng Kong University number 1. So this is what the employers look for.
Yeah.
Top 10. Okay. And we're accredited. And QS ranking, we're I think 46 something.
Wow.
QS. But we're Times, we're number 31 Times ranking. For business, I think.
Financial Times.
Financial Times, for the. And then we have an international Masters in Business program. Okay. So to sum up, I mean, like going back, study abroad is not expensive. Okay, people can go study abroad right now. You know, you need to take note of like the culture shock, how the process, and then I mean, searching for school, you need to ask around. As I keep telling, you know, I didn't introduce much. I'm thinking that maybe it's more better than you ask somebody who studied in that school and that program. Would be better to ask somebody. Would be first-hand information would be better because our program, the website you can go to. You can just Google, you know, Fujen University Master's Program. But I'm thinking those will be only for superficial. You can see, I mean, you cannot know the real deal. My point is that. So better really ask somebody who has been studied there, and then because I study in an education program, I cannot tell you much. I mean, but engineering, there's a lot of the gadget you see in schools. There are lots of laboratory. The same in our school, the engineering. There's a lot of lab, computer lab, and all those things are all complete. You know, the technology. So I mean, if you're gonna really understand, try to maybe. I don't know if there's like Indonesian student forum, like Indonesian alumni, something like that. Maybe you could ask like a Facebook page, maybe probably. If you're really interested, you can. I bet there is like Indonesian students who study in Fujen, maybe in Chengdu. There's a Facebook
I think
page.
they can get a lot of information on the website.
Yeah, because websites are they're for, you know, you don't know the real deal. My point is like that.
Oh, okay.
You don't know the real deal, but you know.
Actually, most of
it.
the university, they have like Indonesian students.
Yeah. There is. They have, because I'm friend with. She went back to Indonesia already. Like I know like a couple. Okay, they're pretty nice because I did a study ethnography. I talked with the student for 1 year. They come to me. We meet like every 2 weeks. We eat. We go out and eat. You know. I just talk and listen to them. There's an Indonesian student, Malaysian student, like and then a German student. I forgot. There are like 10 of them. You know, I did the research on that. So if you're interested, you can scan this QR code. I have my publication list over there. You can see a lot of. I did a lot of study for the international student, basically in Taiwan. So if you're interested, you can go in and check the papers. I mean. Okay, that's it. So give the ball back to Shirley.
Okay, thank you very much.
How do I the screen? You can
stop sharing.
Oh yeah, I always forget. Where is that? Where is the stop sharing?
In front of it. Is it next?
Yeah, on top. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a tech person, you know.
Okay. There are some questions that I have been listed for you.
Yeah, 1 to 6.
Yeah. Maybe I should read it out for you.
Yeah, I have it with me.
Yeah, there also one question from Ivana Valentina. She asked about what is
number one? How is the?
Yeah, we try to answer first the 1 to 6.
Yeah, okay.
Xiaoye will answer the
1, 2, 3, and 6.
Yeah, okay.
So the questions is
question number 1, right?
Yeah. May I just read first?
Okay. So do I have to repeat the question?
I think I'm the one who read. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
How is the possibility to work
Yeah.
in science.
Science and medical for international graduate students career in Taiwan. Is it high?
I'm not pretty sure about what kind of job in science and medicine you want.
But they need to have a good Chinese language competency
That's the point, yeah.
and thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you would like to be a doctor or nurse or psychologist in Taiwan, you just need to pass the examination for the license. And the possibility, that may depends on the effort you make. And it's really not an easy exam, even for Taiwanese medical students. Yeah. But
So,
foreign student can attend the examination for the license.
okay.
Yeah.
It's the question from Rachel. Yeah, Rachel, you want to talk something? Because she wants to study in science and medical school, so she's expecting. Is there any possibility?
We have a good medical program. We have a whole hospital. You can study in Fujen. You know, and recruitment. Yeah. We have international students in our medical program. We have our own hospital, new one.
Rachel?
Yeah.
Do you want to add something?
No.
No, okay.
You can
So
use
you got your answer.
你可以用中文也可以，他们都可以讲中文的。Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. The next question is, do we need to excel in traditional Mandarin, for continuing study in Taiwan? Is it fine if I just simplify
Simplify. Okay, simplify Chinese is okay. But keep learning traditional Mandarin is necessary, especially in speaking ability. And if you want to be assimilated into Taiwanese life and learning traditional Mandarin, as Greg mentioned, it's necessary. It's necessary. And number 3. How to apply for scholarship?
Yeah.
Okay. And if possible, actually there are lots of scholarship you can apply. You may check the website of the Ministry of Education in Taiwan, and each university will provide the scholarship as well.
Yeah, actually we have to be actively find, because there are so many, like TETO, MOE, they also provide some of the scholarship for the students, especially international students.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the next number 4 question will be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, great.
This is a difficult question. How is the quality of most professors or lecturers in Taiwan University? Are all the professors are the same? Go to my school. It's a question. Word of mouth again. There are a lot of. How do you define good professors? My question is that. How can you tell that this professor will suit you? My point is like maybe this professor is give a lot of assignments, and then some student will say, "Oh, I love a lot of assignments," and then some students hate lots of assignments. So you cannot categorize like what is a good professor. But basically, I cannot tell you definitely. They're good, they're bad. Okay, honestly, there's good, there's bad, and then you need to. Maybe you need to ask, as you like, let's say maybe you get into the program, and then you need to ask around. And there are a lot of. But I think the adjustment, that's part of the adjustment, culture shock, teacher shock.
Teacher shock.
I don't know if that's a good answer for you. But the standard of teaching, basically because the students at the end of the semester, before the end of the semester, they would need to do a satisfaction something, teacher evaluation form.
Yes.
就教师评量嘛. They need to do that. But depends on which school. But our school is you can choose not to answer. So most students they don't answer. But if you want, you can just reflect what what's your point, and then you can actually you can express like it means like if some teacher like is unfair to you, you can. There are a lot of what you call that 管道. What do you call that 管道? There are a lot of
that way.
and there you can complain. I mean, there's a lot of ways that you can
I can give feedback.
Say your comments like that.
Yeah.
Actually, you can. I believe that the teachers in Taiwan, most teachers, they can accept, like, like my students, I always ask them, okay, after a month, is this okay, the progress that we're doing? Is this okay? If you don't want, you need to tell me earlier. Don't tell me at the end of semester that everything's done. I cannot undo what I teach. And then at the beginning of the class, my class, I always tell what I'm expecting of them, and then what they are expecting of me. They should tell me something like that. Okay, number 5. Do we have a chance to continue study or exchange study to other countries? Yes. That's a lot of students actually in our university. We have a lot of sister schools like in Korea and Japan. We have a lot of mainland Chinese students. Actually, they apply for exchange to go back to China. It's like in China, what do you call it? 淡大, 北大. They only have one. It's really difficult. Even if you're a local mainland Chinese student, you cannot go to those universities to exchange. So they come to our university and then they want to go back to China to exchange for the best university. Yeah, it's weird, right? But they do that. Right? And then a lot of students, like, we have mostly, but rarely, because I'm part of the international committee, like a 国际学生, the schools. I'm the representative of the College of Education. I go to meeting with them all the time. So for rarely in Asian student rarely would go. Only maybe some American students. It's like they would go to Japan to exchange. Like they study in the PhD program, master's program in Fujen, and then they would go to Japan for like a semester, something like that. Okay, so you can, but mostly, yeah. Very rare, seldom people choose to go that, but there you can do that. Number 6 is 小夜.
You can just skip the number 6. Okay,
it's politics. It's a question about politics.
Education
issues.
About political issues, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But don't worry about that. We still have a lot of Chinese exchange students here.
I have a lot of Chinese students.
And they live in a peaceful way, right?
Yeah. And they're in China right now. They're writing their thesis right now, 2 of them.
Yeah.
They as long as they pay their tuition, because we're a private university. We don't,
Yeah.
National university may be more sensitive, but we're a private university. Of course, we're a Catholic university. No, not much. We don't do politics.
Okay. Yeah. We have one student want to ask a question directly. Halbert, yeah, he's from Batam. It's quite really far from Jakarta. Actually, it's another island in Indonesia.
Oh, okay. And he is senior high school student.
Yes. Halbert, you want to talk?
Okay, so my question is, actually I have an interest in agribusiness.
Business.
So yeah, agribusiness.
Agribusiness, agricultural business.
Yes. Oh. It is a business which engage in agriculture.
Agribusiness.
Yeah. So can you tell me which colleges that provide this program?
National Taiwan University is the best one. 那个李登辉啊，你们知道之前那个李登辉总统吗？Our
previous president. Away, right?
对，李登辉总统就是台大的那个 agriculture， 对，那个系毕业的。我台大叫做农业经济系。
农业经济系。
对。Maybe it's agriculture and economics.
Okay.
So
we don't have that.
We don't have that too.
So we don't have any promoting. Okay, Albert, is it answered?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Now the next question is National Kaohsiung University of Hospitality and Tourism. Do you get any idea about this university?
那个了，还不错。
Is there
Especially in this area. Yeah.
international students there? I think yes, right? Kaohsiung.
It's not bad. The university is not bad. 那个高那个的
高参。
对，因为 before I was in 龙华科技大学嘛
Yeah.
so we know 高参很出名啊。
Yeah.
So
it's the best one. It's the best one in this area.
Yeah. And there's so many Indonesian students also in that university. Yeah, Ivana, your answer is answered. And then another question from Anastasia. If she want to take art major for master program, is there any scholarship for this degree?
艺术类的。
Our school or the whole universities in Taiwan.
In Taiwan, I think. Yeah. What about your own school?
It depends. I know we have an art program. I don't know if they give.
We have our program. We provide scholarship for the student who study in art or art teaching, art education.
Maybe you can, Anastasia can also directly go to their website and then search for more information.
And maybe search Taiwan national art. Yeah.
Can you type in the chat room?
Huh?
你可以打在那个 chat room 那里。
我不太会用 chat room， 等一下。
还是
you can search the website of National Taiwan University of Arts.
Okay.
National Taiwan University of Arts.
Taiwan University.
It's a public school.
嘉诚老师在那边不是？
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any other question? Janalin Angel, 你要问题吗 ？Angel. 他们都
没有。
旅游产业蛮多人的，蛮多印尼同学的，
对，
有700-800个。
高中生。
旅游产业吗？
对，旅游产业蛮多。我有那个在 slide 第几页啊？那个我在 PowerPoint 上面有啊。
还有其他问题吗？Patricia is from Medan， 就另外一个城市。我们雅加达到那里大概坐飞机要2个小时。
哦。
Patricia 是巴华的，对不起。还有一个 Joanna Lisa， 你有什么问题吗 ，Joanna？ 哦，我有一个学生，他对那个 forensic science，yeah，forensic
science。
对，Yeah， you want to ask some question?
Haven't thought of any yet.
But I have to mention that if you want to study forensic science in Taiwan, it's not quite easy because there's only Central Police University. Yeah, they provide this program, but they are not open to the foreign students. Yes.
Okay.
It's quite popular recently.
这个有问题，对高中生有问题。
他们我看到那个
中文系有人在问呢。
对。
我想请问，对于什么高中生有没有机会在台湾什么读
函授？
函授是那个
就是
by mail
online e-learning 吗？还是
distance learning 呀？老师可以直接说啊，老师。
我不知道啊，我中文不行。
我觉得中文系 我不知道有没有那个对 e-learning，应该是这样说，就是
空中大学。
可是我觉得那个学生是不是想要知道，就是那种一般的 university，他们有没有提供这种 online？
他说他网络不稳啊。
哦，没关系。
可能要用不是可能要用函授，可能用 mail 吧，买 mail。
mail 哦。可是他刚刚说 yes e-learning 啊，
也是 e-learning 哦。
以前是用那个
mail 嘛 mail 嘛。
Yeah， text。
哦，他说他 prefer text。
哦 ，OK。
OK，好，我先说，就是呢，现在其实每个大学他们都有在 promote，就是 e-learning，然后 for each subjects。那所以几乎每一个大学，尤其是现在那个 pandemic，就是所以每一个大学其实都有这种 e-learning 的课程，而且是每一个domain area 都有。所以应该不只是中文会有，每一个应该都有。但是是不是是不是它是一个 regular 的 program， 就是一个比较每一个 semester 都会有的，我不清楚。但是他们现在各个学校都会有很多 online 的 program。
OK。
然后他可以上去看这样子。那里面 maybe 就会只要有中文系的学校 ，maybe 就会有。对，所以他可以去他感兴趣的学校，然后的 website 去看一下，他们通常都会有一个 e-learning center 或者是相关的一些单位，就可以有这个东西。但是有的学校只 open 给他们自己的学生。
好，
对，
谢谢。老师清楚了吗？这个是他个人也是老师。
哦 ，OK， 哦，就刚刚那一位老师。
对，那个老师。
对。
OK，thanks， 他说。
台湾也是叫有函授，可是我们的函授比较多是补习班，就 cram school， 就 cram school， 他们就是有一个很多的给你很多书。对，但是如果是e-learning， 就是那 online program， 我们就是叫数位学习，就是数位学习。好，数位学
digital 吧 ，digital learning。
digital or learning。
Bernard， 安，你有什么问题吗？安这个同学，他爸爸是台湾人，然后他妈妈是印尼华侨。
OK， 所以他来台湾，常来台湾吗？
算吧。他每年都会回台湾，然后他打算明年去台湾读大学。
他算是侨生吗？
算吧，
身份
应该也算吧，因为他父亲是这边的人，而且他妈妈又是华侨。
对啊，算是侨生吧。
不是他要他的 papers， 因为那个管道不一样哦。
对啊，
对。
International students 跟 overseas Chinese
他应该是台湾籍吧？是吗 ？Bernard，Are you there？
台湾籍都要考那个考那个。
可是像那个 overseas student 就是侨生，我们学校其实有provide extra scholarship for them。所以他们其实还蛮好的，有很多 scholarship，
也有 scholarship，
而且我们会有 support group， 就是他们的一个 group， 就常常会有很多活动啊什么的，其实蛮好。
他们好像都很害羞，都不敢问。Bernard，
我们也很害羞，
害羞。
我们也很害羞。
那 Christine 呢 ？Christine， 你有什么问题吗 ？Christine，
没有。
你听清楚了吗？
清楚。
好。
都没人想念 criminal psychology 啊。
你可以分享吧。
对啊，那太可怕了。
妮妮有问题吗？妮妮 ？Jenny，
没有。
真的吗？ 这个是难得的机会哦，可以请到2位教授来一起分享，所以你们有问题直接问哦。Michelle Wang Yi，
我可以讲一下刚刚那个你们讲那个 National 高雄 University of Hospitality and Tourism 那个学校，他们有很多的 opportunity 让学生可以去法国、意大利这些就是一些很厉害的这个餐饮的大学去交换，还有瑞士，
很好哎。
对。
学校也会提供奖学金吗？这些？
有的会，但是自己好像还是要有一些钱，
就是生活费用，
比如说飞机票啊，还是
对啊，
自己有一些要出，
吃的要自己付钱。
对对对，啊，有一些学校可以帮忙，就他们会有一些 program 啦，对对对，也有一点像那个 internship， 你知道？
对对对
对对
实习
对，然后
武
像
大也有那个 program 啊，可是很小，武大的那个高还不错，高雄这真棒，真的很厉害。
对 ，Greg， 你知道一所大学吗？
我知道一所大学也不错。
一所大学还有他们自己的游乐园，还有他们自己的 hotel，所以他们的游乐园跟 hotel 学生就可以在那边做 internship。
有蛮多印尼生第9名啊，在这里。对，我在看那个 statistic， 就是印尼的学生第9名。
因为其实我们印尼的 youngster 就是比较多的，所以就是很多年轻人在这里，所以我们的去向都会往 China 或者是台湾上大学。
OK。
然后他们其实他们就像刚才 Greg mention about middle upper level， yeah。
现在就是的确越来越多啊，连那个菲律宾也很多人在 study abroad。
对对对，所以我希望他们会往中，不是往西。I hope that they can really choose to China or to Taiwan or not to the Western side. 我是 racist 的 racist。还有其他问题吗？好像没有了哦。
都没有问题吗？
对呀，
好，
没关系的，他们可以再想吧，回去想一想，有
我们
问题再问。
对，我的 PowerPoint 可以给他们啊。
好的，可以。
对啊，
我寄给他们吧。
可以，我 PowerPoint
不是你有的嘛？
有，谢谢 Greg。
还有就是，如果他们直接有问题，可以直接寄给你们的 email 吧。
可以啊。
可以。
Yeah。
email 我的学校的 website 都有。他也可以上我们学校 website 看一下。
OK。
对，
非常感谢你们2位，
谢谢。
好 ，OK。
后来也
谢谢 Greg。
你们大餐。
好，那你来台湾，我也可以带你去吃大餐。
好，来，我关掉了。
Thank you。
拜拜。
Yeah, bless you。
拜拜。
可以吗？ Ini benar ya, udah nggak ada pertanyaan ya?